Before Alex, Eala became a global tennis sensation, before she defeated Iga Swiatek at Wimbledon, before she sold out stadiums in Toronto and Cincinnati, there was Miko Eala, the older brother who first picked up a tennis racket, who first fell in love with the sport, and who unknowingly paved the way for his younger sister's incredible journey. Born Michael Francis Miko Eala, he was the first of the Eala siblings to discover tennis. Growing up, he and Alex trained and competed together, with their grandfather, Bob Eala, introducing both siblings to the sport. Miko quickly made a name for himself on the junior tennis circuit, winning tournaments in Cyprus and Portugal, and eventually reaching the top 100 of the ITF junior rankings. His talent earned him a scholarship to the prestigious Rafael Nadal Academy in Mallorca, Spain, the same academy where his sister would later train. It was there that Miko had one of the most memorable experiences of his life. He got to play a friendly match with Rafael Nadal himself. In a 2020 interview with Manila Bulletin, Miko described Rafael as his inspiration in tennis since childhood and called playing against his idol a surreal experience. Miko's time at the academy was transformative. He trained alongside some of the best young players in the world, honing his skills and preparing for a career in tennis. But his journey would take a different path than his sister's. After graduating from the Rafa Nadal Academy in 2020, Miko moved to the United States to attend Penn State University, where he played Division I tennis while studying finance. He spent 4 years with the Nittany Lions, eventually becoming captain of the men's tennis team. During his college career, he was named First Team All-Big Ten, earned academic All-Big Ten honors, and received a Big Ten Sportsmanship Award. He reached a career-high ITA singles ranking of number 79. He also briefly held an ATP Tour ranking of number 1475 in 2022. But while Miko's tennis career was impressive, it was his role as a brother that would prove to be his most important contribution to the sport. Miko was the one who first inspired Alex to pick up a racket. For year-old Alex, with her ruffled socks, light-up shoes and chubby cheeks, watched her older brother hone his game and decided she wanted to join him. They trained together almost every day, pushing each other to be better athletes. Their bond grew stronger with every practice session, every tournament, every victory and defeat. As Alex once wrote in an Instagram post, all journeys have a unique beginning. Para sa aiming magapatid, nagsimula ito sa MGA age group tournaments sa Pilipinas. Together, we became a team, training together and pushing each other to be better athletes. Miko's influence on Alex's career cannot be overstated. He was not just her first tennis partner, he was her idol. She has spoken openly about how much she looked up to him, how she copied the things he did and said because she wanted to be like him. And she has credited him with playing a significant role in shaping her drive for greatness. After her breakthrough win at the US Open, Alex admitted in her post-match interview that Miko played a big part in shaping her drive for greatness. I took inspiration from anyone I could, from my family, my brother. The bond between Alex and Miko Eala is one of the most compelling aspects of her story. In a world where professional athletes often become isolated from their families, the Eala siblings have remained incredibly close. Despite going their separate ways, Miko moving to the United States to pursue his education and tennis career, while Alex remained based in Spain, their connection has never faded. Alex has described Miko as the first person she goes to when she has any troubles. Anything, he is the first person I go to if I really have any troubles, she said. I think my brother is such a nice person, and he's super smart, super intelligent. Whenever I need advice, he's the one I go to. He's older. I think every younger sibling has that shared experience of having an older sibling, and you wish you could give them an older sibling because it's such a pillar of support. Their relationship has been a source of strength for Alex, especially during the difficult moments of her career. She has spoken about how her family helps her disconnect from the sport, how they go out to dinner and nobody talks about tennis, allowing her to clock out after work. It's this balance that has helped her stay grounded amid her meteoric rise. Miko, for his part, has been Alex's most ardent supporter. He has attended her matches whenever possible, cheering her on from the sidelines. But he has also stepped back from the spotlight, allowing his sister to shine. He has his own career to mind, yet he very rarely grants interviews, and even more rarely attracts attention to himself. He has taken a back seat, willingly, and is seen most of the time in public as his little sister's ever loyal and most ardent supporter. Despite his low profile, Miko's support has never waned. On the eve of Alex's historic debut at the US Open, she found a quiet moment to celebrate his 23rd birthday. Her message was simple: undefeated GOAT. Love you. For words, but enough to capture a lifetime of love, support, and loyalty. Those words also revealed a deep truth about their relationship. Even as Alex has become one of the most famous tennis players in the world, she still looks up to her older brother. He is still her undefeated GOAT. This bond has been built over years of shared experiences. From their early days playing in age group tournaments in the Philippines, to their time together at the Rafael Nadal Academy, to their separate journeys in professional tennis and the corporate world, the Eala siblings have remained each other's biggest supporters. They have been through victories and defeats, triumphs and disappointments, and they have always had each other's backs. The surprise birthday party in Madrid was a testament to that unbreakable bond. The day of Miko's birthday had arrived. Miko, now 23, had no idea what was in store for him. He thought it would be a quiet celebration with his parents, Mike and Riza, perhaps a nice dinner, some cake, and a few presents. But his family had other plans. In the weeks leading up to the birthday, Alex had been coordinating with her parents, planning a surprise that would leave her brother speechless. The challenge was significant. How do you surprise someone who has been your greatest supporter, your first coach, and your most loyal fan? How do you show your gratitude to the person who helped shape your career and believed in you before anyone else did? The location of the celebration was the Eala family home in Madrid, where Miko currently resides as a consultant at NE, a telecommunications and digital transformation consulting firm. The house was decorated with balloons and banners. The cake was ordered. The guests were arriving. But the most important guest had not yet arrived. Alex was en route from the airport. She had flown in from New York, where she had been preparing for the US Open, her second main draw appearance at Flushing Meadows. The timing was tight. She had to balance her training schedule with the surprise, but she was determined to make it work. Her brother's birthday was too important to miss. As the evening progressed, Miko was enjoying the party. His friends and extended family were there. The food was delicious. The laughter was abundant, but there was a hint of sadness in his eyes. His sister, Alex, was thousands of miles away, preparing for the biggest tournament of her life. He understood. He was proud of her, but he missed her. And then, the doorbell rang. Miko's mother, Riza, answered the door. And there stood Alex, a huge smile on her face. The moment Miko saw her, his eyes widened in disbelief. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. "Alex," he said, his voice trembling. "What are you doing here?" Alex rushed into his arms, hugging him tightly. "Happy birthday, Kuya," she whispered. The room erupted in cheers. Miko's friends and family clapped and cheered. Tears were streaming down his face. He was completely overwhelmed by the surprise. And when he finally recovered from the shock, he asked, "But how? You're supposed to be in New York preparing for the US Open." Alex laughed. "I couldn't miss your birthday, Kuya. No matter what. You are more important than any tournament." It was a moment of pure, unadulterated joy. A moment that captured the essence of their relationship. A moment that the Eala family would never forget. But the surprises were not over. Miko had no idea what was coming next. Alex had not just flown halfway across the world to surprise him. She had also brought a gift that would leave him absolutely speechless. As the initial shock of Alex's arrival began to fade, Miko was still processing the fact that his sister had flown all the way from New York to be with him on his birthday. But Alex had one more surprise in store. She had been planning it for months. Working with her parents, she had put together a gift that was not just material, but deeply emotional. A tribute to the brother who had shaped her career and her life. The first part of the gift was a custom-made photo album. It was filled with pictures of Miko and Alex from their childhood, their first tennis lessons with their grandfather, their victories in age group tournaments, their time together at the Rafa Nadal Academy, and their shared milestones. The album was a visual journey of their lives, a reminder of how far they had come. As Miko flipped through the pages, his eyes welled up with tears. He saw pictures of them as children, playing on the cracked courts of Quezon City. He saw pictures of them celebrating victories, their faces beaming with pride. He saw pictures of them training together, pushing each other to be better. It was a testament to their bond, a reminder that they had always been a team. But the photo album was just the beginning. The second part of the gift was even more meaningful. Alex had also arranged for a video tribute from some of the biggest names in tennis. Rafael Nadal, her hero and the founder of the academy where both Eala siblings trained, had recorded a special message congratulating Miko on his birthday and thanking him for paving the way for his sister. Iga Swiatek, the four-time Grand Slam champion, had also sent a message, praising the Eala siblings for their incredible journey. Coco Gauff, Jessica Pegula, and even Venus Williams had also recorded messages. The video was a testament to the impact that Miko had had on the sport, not as a player, but as a brother, a mentor, and a role model. But the most emotional moment of the video came at the very end. Alex appeared on screen and said, "To my brother Miko, thank you for everything. Thank you for showing me how to play tennis. Thank you for being my first coach. Thank you for always believing in me. I would not be where I am today without you. I love you." As the video ended, Miko was in tears. He couldn't speak. He just hugged his sister, holding her tight. "I don't know what to say," he finally managed. "This is the best birthday I've ever had. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for everything." Alex hugged him back, her own eyes filled with tears. "You are my undefeated GOAT," she said. And in that moment, the world stood still. The cameras captured the moment. The family celebrated. And the legacy of the Eala siblings continued to grow. The Eala family's support has been instrumental in both Alex and Miko's success. Their mother, Rosemary Riza Minyego Eala, was a national swimmer who won a bronze medal in the 100-meter backstroke at the 1985 Southeast Asian Games. She gave up her corporate career as chief financial officer of Globe Telecom to accompany Alex to Spain when she was just 13 years old. It was a decision that would change the course of Alex's life. "My mom gave up her career for me," Eala once said. "She sacrificed everything so I could chase my dream." Their father, Mike Eala, is a business executive who managed the practical side of Alex's career, organizing travel and staying in the background, always supporting. Their grandfather, Bob Eala, was the first person to put a racket in both Miko and Alex's hands. He was their first coach, guiding them from the very beginning. The family has been doing this for quite a while. At age 8, Eala with his brother Miko enjoyed their parents' full support as they pursued tennis careers. They also received a scholarship at the Rafael Nadal Academy, which is said to charge an annual tuition fee of $60,000 or at least $2,000 per session. The family has always been a close-knit unit, providing each other with unwavering support. "I am thankful that my family and my parents have sacrificed a lot to have a very strong foundation for me and my brother," Alex once said. Their parents' sacrifices have not gone unnoticed. Mike and Riza have been there for their children through every step of their journey, from the early days on the cracked courts of Quezon City to the bright lights of Arthur Ashe Stadium. They have been the steady presence, the quiet strength, the unshakable foundation upon which their children's success has been built. Alex's relationship with her brother Miko is also a testament to the family's values. She has described tennis as something that initially brought her and Miko together. She recalled copying the things he did and said because she wanted to be like him, and she has credited him with helping her improve her game over time, recalling how she would lose to him and that those losses helped her grow. Miko, in turn, has been Alex's most ardent supporter. He has attended her matches whenever possible, cheering her on from the sidelines. But he has also stepped back from the spotlight, allowing his sister to shine. He has his own career to mind, yet he very rarely grants interviews, and even more rarely attracts attention to himself. He has taken a back seat, willingly, and is seen most of the time in public as his little sister's ever loyal and most ardent supporter. While Alex chose to pursue professional tennis, Miko carved his own path. After graduating from Penn State, Miko transitioned from professional tennis to the corporate world. He is currently working as a consultant in Madrid, advising corporate clients, private equity firms, and infrastructure funds on telecom and satellite deals in Spain. His career move has been a successful one. He has been promoted as a consultant at NE, a telecommunications and digital transformation consulting firm based in Barcelona, Spain. Despite leaving the professional tennis circuit, Miko's love for the sport remains. He still plays recreationally and follows his sister's career closely. He was present at the US Open when she made her historic debut, cheering her on from the stands. He has also been a constant presence at her matches in Europe, traveling to support her whenever possible. He has also represented the Philippines at the 2023 Southeast Asian Games in Cambodia. Alex, meanwhile, has continued to make history. She has become the first Filipino, man or woman, to win a WTA Tour singles event. She defeated world number 3 Jessica Pegula in the Washington final. She reached the 4th round of Wimbledon, defeating defending champion Iga Swiatek on center court. She has climbed to a career-high number 18 in the world. She has sold out stadiums in Toronto and Cincinnati. She has become the biggest draw in women's tennis, perhaps in all of tennis. And she is just getting started. Despite their different paths, Alex and Miko have remained close. They continue to support each other and celebrate each other's successes. Miko has been a constant presence in Alex's life, offering advice and encouragement whenever she needs it. And Alex has been Miko's biggest cheerleader, celebrating his accomplishments in the corporate world. The Eala siblings are a testament to the power of family. They have shown that success is not just about individual achievement, but about the people who support you along the way. Miko's role in Alex's success cannot be overstated. He was her first coach, her first doubles partner, and her greatest inspiration. He taught her how to play tennis. He taught her how to compete. He taught her how to believe in herself. And he has never stopped supporting her. Alex's surprise birthday gift was a way of acknowledging that debt, a way of saying thank you to the brother who helped make her who she is today. As the celebrations wind down, Alex is preparing to return to New York for the U.S. Open. The tournament is the final Grand Slam of the year, and the stakes could not be higher. Alex is set to compete in the women's singles main draw, where she is projected to be a top 20 seed. She is also set to compete in the mixed doubles alongside Canadian star Felix Auger-Aliassime. And before the main tournament, she is set to compete in the Stars of the Open exhibition at Arthur Ashe Stadium. The U.S. Open is the biggest stage of all. It is the tournament where champions are made. It is the tournament where legends are born. And Alex is ready. She has said, "I focus only on my level of play. The ultimate goal is to win." With her family's support and the love of a nation behind her, she is poised to make history once again. But the future is not just about tennis. Miko is building a successful career in finance, and Alex's off-court opportunities are endless. She has been featured on the cover of Vogue Philippines. She has launched her own sports brand. She has been invited to exclusive fashion shows and events. The world is her oyster. And through it all, she will have her brother by her side. She also expressed her gratitude to her parents for their sacrifices, saying, "It helps that I come from the Philippines. We have a big sense of community. Where I have come from, I have seen some serious poverty. I am thankful that my family and my parents have sacrificed a lot to have a very strong foundation for me and my brother." The Eala siblings have come a long way. From the cracked courts of Quezon City to the bright lights of Arthur Ashe Stadium. From the corporate offices of Madrid to the red carpets of the Laureus Awards. They have achieved so much, and they have done it together. The future is bright for both of them, and their bond will continue to be a source of strength and inspiration for years to come. As Alex wrote on Instagram before her U.S. Open debut, "Happy birthday at Miko_Alex23. Undefeated GOAT. Love you at Miko_Alex." Those words captured a lifetime of love, support, and loyalty. And they captured the essence of the Eala siblings' relationship, a bond that is unbreakable, a love that is unconditional, and a partnership that has produced greatness. The tennis world is watching. The fans are believing. And Alex Eala is just getting started. From the cracked courts of Quezon City to the sold-out stadiums of Toronto and Cincinnati. From the cover of Forbes to the bright lights of Arthur Ashe Stadium. Her journey has defied every expectation. This is not the end. This is only the beginning.